Hey, what's up guys, Email14 here, coming at you with a Earthbound Immortal deck profile. I just spent the past few minutes just like, I threw something together just offhand, just the database here, and then I looked briefly at a couple of deck profiles online, picked up some tech choices from there, and I had this, this deck, and this is the final product, and I'll be doing like a brief deck profile on it, and then probably be testing at least one match unranked just to get myself familiar with it. But it seems pretty cookie cutter, pretty straightforward. Like, I mean, you either had the tributes for your Earthbound Immortals and have them in hand, or you don't. So yeah, I think this should be, I should be able to take this deck into ranked fairly soon. But anyway, starting out with, for the monsters, 2 Malefic Cybermen because it's a level 10, and Earthbound Immortals require a field spell to be on the field just like Malefic, so this opens up some rank 10 plays should the need ever arise. 1 Earthbound Immortal Uru. This is the only time I'm going to read the effect for all the Earthbound Immortals. There can only be 1 face-up Earthbound Immortal monster in the field. If there's no face-up field spell card in the field, destroy this card. Your opponent cannot select this card as an attack target. This card can attack your opponent directly. That's the generic Earthbound Immortal effect. All the Earthbound Immortals have that. Its specific effect is, Uru's specific effect is, once per turn you can tribute one monster, except this card, to select and take control of 1 face-up monster your opponent controls in the hand phase. So that's pretty cool. I'm only running 1 though, because you do have to tribute another monster, which is relatively easy, as we'll see later with cards like Void Expansion, per se, but at the same time I'm just keeping it at 1 anyway, just because it does require an extra monster. Next, Earthbound Immortal Ccapac Apu. His specific effect is, if this card destroys your opponent's monster by battle, inflict damage to your opponent equal to the destroyed monster's attack. So that's like obviously a lot of burn damage, and also being a big 3k attack to the face, just like Uru, directly is pretty cool as well. Next, Earthbound Immortal Ccapac Apu. I have no idea how to say it, actually. I forget how Geiger said in the show. So, whoops, I messed up on that one, I guess. Its specific effect is, while this card is face-up defense position, your opponent cannot connect your battle phase, so that's a floodgate effect, so that's pretty trollsy. And then, so on top of that, once per turn you can inflict damage to your opponent equal to half the defense of this card. This card cannot attack the turn this effect is used. So, basically, if you have it in face-up defense, you can stop your opponent from conducting their battle phase and then keep burning them for 1200, which is kind of trollsy. Yeah, I mean, but this is a gimmicky fun deck, so why not, right? And the last Earthbound Immortal, just one of, is still a Piscu. Let's see, yeah, anyway, when this card is removed from the field, except by its own effect, destroy all face-up monsters your opponent controls and inflict 800 damage to your opponent for each monster destroyed. This is cool because you can board wipe your opponent and inflict damage to them. Similar like summon this guy and crashing into one of their monsters. Crashing into them is not ideal, you kind of want them to attack you. So maybe you'd attack directly with this, and then if they wanted to get rid of you somehow, you know, you'd have a little oomph on the way out, I guess. Also the fact that for all these guys, your opponent can't attack them, and then they can attack you. You can attack your opponent directly. I mean, that's pretty huge. Like, you can just plot this on board and be like, "Come at me," but they can't. So, 2 Earthbound Linewalker. Earthbound Immortal monsters can't be destroyed by own effects. That's referring to the first, the second sentence in the older effects. If there's no face-up skill card on the field, destroy this card. So that's just like another way to allow your Earthbound Immortal monsters to be on the field without having to rely on the presence of a field spell. I did have Summoner Monk in the original build, but I had to cut it to make room for other stuff, just because you wouldn't want to go into rank 4 with this, because you want this guy to stay on the field, and it's an alternative field spell, so Summoner Monk might not have a good application there, but I mean, this deck list may change again over time, we'll see. Alright, next, 2 Spell Striker, just because it's an easy monster to summon from grave, searchable off Rhoda. You can Spanish spell, special summon it, and then it can also attack your opponent directly for annoying 600. But just offers, again, more special summon tribute fodder for the Earthbound Immortals. 2 Battle Fader, you know, for the turns that will eventually happen where you don't get your Earthbound Immortal out to just provide protection and get a monster on board you can tribute over. Triple Lure, because all my monsters, except for spell checker or dark, and just helps thin for the deck quicker. 1 rare deck for spell checker. 2 Earthbound Revival. Discard 1 card, select 1 Earthbound Immortal monster, 1 field spell card in your graveyard, and add them to your hand. This just helps like reset your board. It's a really easy reset. In fact, you can even discard, since this card is cost, you can even discard Earthbound Immortal or field spell and then resolve this, I'm pretty sure. But I'm not sure if it's like Emerald where you have to have 3 monsters in your grave from the get-go. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure you can just discard and then select. But maybe you have to have both in grave first, I'm not sure. Anyway, triple terraforming because this deck relies on field spells. Foolish, made for the Call of Haunted plays, which we'll talk about when I get to the Call of Haunted. Earthbound Whirlwind. Activate only my control face up Earthbound Immortal monsters, show a spell and trap cards your opponent controls. That's a nice one-of for Harpy's Fairy Duster. 2 Twin Twister, 3 Fires of Doomsday. This is a tech I saw online. If you activate this card, you cannot summon other monsters this turn. Special summon 2 Doomsday tokens in defensive mission. These tokens cannot be attributed for tribute summon unless it's for a dark monster. Of course, all the Earthbound Immortals are dark monsters. So, yeah. So basically what you do is you set this card, and during the end phase of your opponent's turn you activate it. The next turn you have 2 tokens ready to go for a tribute summon Earthbound Immortal. So that's why this card's 3. 1 Stormforce, because Stormforce has always been good. It's awesome. And just like if you can only get 1 token out off of the Void expansion, just allows you to get rid of one of your opponent's monsters and summon it. Mountain the Bound Creator, level 10 or higher monsters on the field cannot be targeted or destroyed by card effects. This is a field spell, by the way. If a level 10 or higher monster in the field is charged monster by battle and sends to the graveyard, to play control to destroy monster takes 1,000 damage. The last effects are relevant. But yeah, all the Earthbound Immortals are level 10, so I mean this fits it perfectly. And the main field spell of the deck, triple Void expansion. And the first part's the only one that's a part that's relevant. During your standby phase, you can spell summon 1 Inferno token. Just being able to summon token right off the bat during your standby phase is great and it helps your tribute engine. And this is just all from looking online and just from like my intuition. Like I haven't actually tested this deck yet. Double Call of Haunted. This is here mainly because if your Earthbound Immortals die, you can special them back with Call of Haunted. They're not like the Egyptian gods where they're destroyed during the end phase where they're special summoned. So yeah, but also like if you do like you can just win steal games. Like if you top deck this and you have Ccapac Apu, or however you say it, in your grave, during your opponent's draw phase, activate this. Wait, no. Well, yeah, I guess you can't really steal games with this then. You have to like wait a turn and stuff in order to activate its burn effect. But also just being able to bring back a big body, like they enter battle and attack, just bring back Ccapac Apu, and then that stops their play actually because they can't attack. So as you can see, that wasn't really well thought out beforehand. But yeah, this can bring back your Earthbound Immortal monster, and then they can't attack. Like it stops them, and then you have a monster in your field. So yeah, 1 Earthbound Wave, activate only my control of face up Earthbound Immortal monster. Negate the activation of a spell or chop card your opponent controls and destroy. Just one of for theme negation, and then double sum strike. The extra deck, the first half is like centered around Earthbound Immortals. The rest is just like kind of whatever, just in case type stuff. But anyway, 2 Cyberian Dragon for the Cyberian Malefics. 7 Sins, Pain Gainer, and where are you? Ravenous Tarantula. That package, because you go Ravenous Tarantula, then the Pain Gainer and 7 Sins. And you activate either Pain Gainer's effect, which destroys all face-up monsters your opponent controls defense less than or equal to this cards, and gains defense combined ranks equal to the combined ranks of all XYZ monsters control times 200, so that's at least 2200. That's probably gonna be at 2200 because I doubt I'm gonna have 2 XYZ monsters in the field at once. Wow. Anyway, so and then 7 Sins is a great card, and then this card can do the same thing as Pain Gainer but with attack. Anyway, 1 Sky Palace Gangaradai. You can detach one extra 0 material from this card. Target one card your opponent controls. Destroy that target, and if you do, inflict 1,000 damage to your opponent. This card can attack the turn activates effect. You only use the effect once per turn. So yeah, just like brain tank to go into for popping and damage. Dora the Explorer, because it's Dora the Explorer. two Gustav Max, one Castell, and one Dweller, just in case for some reason I have both of these on the field, I can overlay them. It's really just in case. Like, I would probably drop the Dweller and put in something else. Actually, I would probably drop one in rank 3s and put in something else, like in terms of the rank 10s if I find need for it later. But Castell, Dweller, and rank 3s just in case I get both Spell Checker out and I don't have Earthbound Immortal in hand. Acid Golem, Nightmare Shark, and Soul Silver Mountain, which I can actually make with Spell Checkers as opposed to Earth. Its effect is once per turn, you get one next receiver to fill in this card. Check one set card and opponent's spell trap zone. Cannot be activated while this face of cards on the field. This card battles opponent's monster, destroys opponent's monster by battle. While it's extra material, you can target an Earth monster graveyard. Plus summon a target in face up defense position. Kind of like gets like Spell Striker back. You can activate this effect if they have a set. Be a Spell Striker and it destroys monster by battle, you get a monster back. Might actually change this to something else in a little bit. Yeah, wow. My bad, guys. Anyway, and then the side deck, 2 Gamer Seal, Sea Turtle Kaiju, 2 Chaos Hunter, because I don't really rely on banishing, 2 Flying Sea, 2 Ghost Ogre, 2 Max Sea, 1 Deep Dark Trap Hole, 2 Chain Disappearance, 1 Stitching Dirge, and 1 Chaos Trap Hole. And then let me actually change that XYZ now. Let's see here. Okay, so drop Soul with Silver Mountain. Probably go with I'm leaning towards Brace Sword, but I'm not sure. Just requires 2 little rocks, 3 rocks, so no. I haven't seen Zen mains playing in forever. Actually, I'll go kind of Schultz with number 49 Fortune Tune. Okay. Yeah, so there you have it. That's the deck profile of Earthbound Immortals. It's going to be jumping into the match, but it's going to be a separate video. So, yeah, as always, guys, thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Want to grow this channel as fast as possible. Let people know about this channel if you like it, and so I can continue to grow my base. And yeah, let me know what you think about the deck profile in the comments down below. Any changes you would recommend, like where you like the idea of the deck in general, stuff like that. Also in the description below will be a link to my 2016 Winter Fandom Movie Trailer playlist. All the trailers from Doctor Strange, Fantastic Beasts, where to find them, and Star Wars Rogue One, and music again, courtesy of Bobby Cento. This track is called, I can't remember, but I'll remember for the, I'll remember when they edit and upload the video. But anyway, guys, yeah, I believe that's it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all next time.